Life is not always sunshine and roses. We all have a sea to cross just like Moses. Let me tell you a little story, but please don't get curious. This isn't a series I'm starting. This is just a story of a sister who sits alone in the gloom, carrying the weight of anxiety and depression on her chest, trying so hard to repress. She has forgotten all about those gleeful days. It seems like it's been ages. She can only replay those days in her mind. She wished she could return to being her 16-year-old self, when she was only but a girl in her pearl, who felt no butterflies in the stomach. She was beaming with confidence and potentials. She was a prototype of beauty with no dimples. She was Judith in company of angels. Then, this uncle stepped into the scene. He first saw her in the canteen. He offered to train her in extra lessons. Little wonder he had extra reasons. Her mom was glad he was willing to help. All she ever wanted was see her daughter succeed. But this was something she would live to regret. She never noticed, so they started their practice. Barely a month, Judith felt sin crouching at her doorstep. She tried to resist it, but it kept pushing harder and harder. And the next day, and the next day. Some may wonder why she didn't voice out to her mother. She was scared of being labeled an accuser, because Uncle T has earned mother's trust. Little wonder he was at his lowest. Mom counted him blameless, but his blames were nameless. One day, they found themselves alone in the room. Uncle acted like a beast in the gloom. He overpowered Judith and raped her. Judith screamed to no avail. Uncle has already excelled. Tears flowed her cheeks until her eyes swelled up. Lots of questions popped up. Fear and reproach gripped her. Mom seeked to know what was wrong with her, but she couldn't open up. She had hoped this was a bad dream she would wake up. But then, her worst nightmare was ahead of her. 10 weeks on, and her body grew hot. Headache and fever became the routine. She was blue of the situation. She couldn't understand the constant agitation in her stomach. Mom decided she'd take a test. The odds were against her. She was pregnant, she had the doctor say. She grew pale and began to derail. Mom became upset. She asked who did this to her. She said Uncle T did it. Mom didn't believe her. Instead, she ran abuses and cursed her. Judith became aggrieved. She thought she had dug her grave. She began to hear voices in the head. Pretty soon, she got along with them too. Soon, crazy things she started plotting to do. Should I flush, or should I take my own life? Keeping the baby wasn't an option for her. She felt the affliction was too much for her. But this was my message for her. Dear Judith, please don't do it. Please don't kill yourself or the baby. I know you are having it hard right now, but don't let anxiety win right now. If God is on his throne, you will walk through this storm. Your mother may disown you, but God never did. He loves you. So please know that you are not alone in this struggle. Choose faith, not fear, to fight in this battle. Please pull yourself together and try to move on. I know you need a shoulder to lie on. Please know that Christ is there for you. So please, don't kill yourself. Please don't do it. You try to fight yourself or the baby, that's because you don't get it. Your great enemy is the anxiety that is hitting you hard. But please don't let it knock you out. If it's pain and anxiety, know I've been there too. If not for Jesus, I too could have done it. Jesus found me when I was at my lowest. The devil thought he has driven me to my grave. But I took everything and threw it back to the dealer. I was able to fight back, so I bounced right back. I took back everything he has stolen from me, and I was able to move on. Dear Judith, please listen to me. You can do this. Please don't kill anyone. That's not the way out. You need to stand your ground and find your way out. And I hope one day you will look back and smile and boldly say, I made it. Cuddling with your little baby in your arms, you will live in God's luxury. You will never beg for alms. All you need to do right now is trust and obey, because Christ is the only way out.